and I'll keep it hush.
What's up YouTube, SuperDoc3 here, and today I'm back with another Clash Royale video. I'm doing actually an all skeleton challenge. I got another challenge for you guys. I used only skeletons in my attack. The witch is an exception because she does pop out skeletons. Other than that, I pretty much grabbed everything that has a skeleton involved in it and used it in the attack. So this is the next challenge deck that I have for you guys. So let's go see how my attacks went. Alright, so it's a 6x6, and again, with some of my other challenge decks videos that we drawed a lot, so that's definitely true with this one also. I don't have anything that hits the air other than the witch, so if they had anything like a dragon or anything like that, there was nothing I can do to it. A balloon, a dragon, stuff like that. So I battled this guy pretty much back and forth for a while. I thought that that giant skeleton would actually go towards the bomber tower, and it didn't. So he kind of got me there, and that bomb has a delay on it enough to where it killed my witch in the back. So here's an example of like there's nothing I can do to air troops. If he would have just dropped the dragon on top of the right hand side, he would have been able to kill me. But I ended up stopping his prince with the tombstone and an extra little pack of scullies on the left hand side. I thought I was gonna get at least one hit off on that tower on the right, but I didn't. And here comes another example pretty much of nothing I can do about the air troops. Like this is the hardest part about this deck. Like you got to get kind of lucky to find an opponent that doesn't have a lot of air troops. So the dragon comes in and starts wrecking my tower, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. The balloon on the right hand side, literally the only thing I could have dropped right here was a witch to even damage it at all. I thought he was gonna kill my tower on the right hand side, but I guess the level 1 witch comes in clutch. He dropped down this Valk right here, and this Valk just shredded all my skeleton horde here and kind of screwed me on the right hand side. But I do have a witch and a bomber going in on the right, and I get a few hits off, but at this point he's winning. We can't let him beat us though. So I had to stop both his prince on the left and then the barbarians on the right. And luckily I got the bomber tower just in time. I had enough elixir. But again, here comes the dragon killing the skeleton up in the bomber tower, and I can't really do anything about it. And I needed to get some hits off on this this dragon here, because I was just, you know what, I was gonna let him get as much hits as he wanted off on the right hand side, and I was just gonna push on the left hand side as far as I could. At this point, I think he's getting a little desperate, and the tombstone and the little skeleton pack combo stopped that prince on the right hand side, but he totally stopped and forgot to stop the left hand side. I think he got a little excited about getting that right hand tower. We're down to 15 seconds here. I don't think that giant skeleton on the left has enough time to even get to our tower, let alone kill it. So then I just push down the right hand side just in case if he does take that tower, we go ahead and win. I gave him a little chuckle and a thumbs up, but that was the first win. I don't know if you guys try this, if you guys have struggle with it, but here comes the second battle here. It's another 6x6 playing against Watermat. And again, I got kind of lucky because he had a prince and a giant. That's not very many air troops. I usually have a fireball or arrows or something to stop the goblin barrel, but unfortunately on this attack I didn't. So I didn't know exactly how to stop the goblin barrel. You'll see me panic, I think, in this attack a few times. But I get my my giant scully instantly on top of that right hand tower with a bomber. He arrows all my little scullies, and I instantly kill that right hand side. Now I was getting a little excited. I was like, cool, man, I might be able to 3-star with this. But he instantly goes in defense mode. I still tried to attack, but there was no way I could keep up. Like, even with all these scullies, like, they die so quick by wizards, bombers, and dragons. There's nothing you can do about it. So I decided to play a little bit of defense on this left hand side. I seen he was getting a little close, so I dropped that giant Scully on top of the Musketeer. He drops his Prince to hurt my giant Scully here. If I could have just got him to this tower, I think I would have got a good amount of damage. But the big bomb that he drops after he dies kills everything on the left-hand side. And we're pretty much on defense mode right here. We got a minute and 24 left to hold him back. This is the problem I was talking about. Do you see the 3-pack of minions? There's nothing that can hurt it other than the towers. So luckily the tombstone exploded and I had the bomber tower and he didn't get any hits off on our base here. I seen him trying to push to the right hand side, so I thought if he pushes to the right hand side and actually takes the right hand tower, then I can take the left hand tower and bring him a lot of trouble. But I threw a witch for defense on the right hand side and then a witch for offense on the left hand side, and then I threw a whole bunch of Scullies behind him to slow him down. Like, honestly, I was trying my best just to win battles with this deck, let alone try to 2-star or 2-crown or 3-crown somebody. So here comes that pesky Goblin Barrel, man. I was so irritated with this Goblin Barrel, but he gets me down to 107 health on the tower, and he's in defense mode right now, which is kind of weird. And then he got my tower down to 33, and I thought that was pretty funny because he was so super excited. If he would have threw that Goblin Barrel at the tower, he probably would have had a chance to take that tower down. But at this point, we're so far into his base that he had to play defense. So I just threw an extra giant Scully over there on the left-hand side, and he couldn't keep up with the double giant Scullies, and then we blew up his tower. So that's the deck that I came up with, this all skeleton deck. I gave him a good game. He didn't think so. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Try this deck out. Share it with your friends. See it, challenge them. Maybe you guys can challenge each other in the clan and see who can win the all skeleton battle back and forth. But I'm Super Duck 3. Much love. Thank you for checking out the video. Peace out.